Welcome back to another FPL video. In this one I will take a look at the best possible players to transfer in ahead of double game week 33. So if you're playing a chip, if you're just using your transfers, hopefully this video will be helpful. Let's have a look. First, let's take a quick look at the fixtures. We know that there will be 6 teams playing twice in double game week 33. Man City, Chelsea, Burnley, Brighton, Leeds and Bournemouth, and the same teams will have a blank game week 34. We might actually have another double game week. It looks likely that Man City and Crystal Palace will play twice in double game week 36. Man City at home against Brentford and at home against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace will play at home against Everton and away against Man City. So if you have your bench boost and your triple captain, I definitely think that you should save your triple captain for double game week 36 and play your bench boost this game week. The free hit might be really good this week as well, and I have actually made a video where I discuss the best possible free hit team ahead of double game week 33. But let's have a look at the updated watch list ahead of the next game week. So first out, Cucurella. You could argue that Chelsea have the best fixtures in double game week 33, playing at home against Man United and away against Brighton. Cucurella and Chelsea, they haven't been in their best form recently, did not impress against Man City in game week 32, but Cucurella has good attacking stats, 0.90 expected goal involvement. He has looked threatening, so even though Chelsea have not impressed us that much, Cucurella, he has actually looked quite good. So he might get attacking returns. Of course, Chelsea could pick up a clean sheet in one of those games, so I think that Cucurella is a really good asset target in double game week 33. The next player on this list is Van Hecke. He's one of those players that can pick up defensive contributions, attacking returns, and of course we saw this in game week 32. Brighton, they can get clean sheets as well. So at 4.5, I think Van Hecke is really good value. His ownership has actually reached 10%, so he's still a differential, but I think his ownership has gone up for a reason. Expected goal involvement of 0.48, so this is still decent for a defender. The last defender on my watch list is Guehi. He scored in game week 32, so I think there are a lot of players with O'Reilly in their teams, and I think that if he's out for double game week 33, I think that Guehi is a really good replacement as well. So selected by 33% of the managers, expect a goal of 1.28, and Man City, they have really good fixtures as well, playing at home against Arsenal and away against Burnley, and in game week 35 they play away against Everton as well. So good fixtures for Man City, and we know that they won the fixture in game week 32. Arsenal lost, so the title race is still on. So I think that Man City will put up some really good performances in the next couple of game weeks. So Guehi and Man City defense, definitely players to target. Let's have a look at midfielders as well. So in midfield, a couple of Man City assets in there as well. I just talked about their fixtures and their current form. So Ryan Shirky, he did look really good in game week 32, was the man of the match against Chelsea, so I think that he is a really good FPL asset to target as well. So he's looking really lively at the moment, really good form, can get assists, score goals as well on some set pieces. I think that Shirky at 6.3 is really good value. Of course, he will most probably not play 90 minutes in both games in double game week 33, but I still think that he is worth a shout. Only selected by 8.5% of the managers as well, so he is a big differential. The next player on the list is not a differential. Semenyo, selected by 54% of the managers, but I think that if you're going for Man City attackers, I think that Semenyo should be included. He's one of those players that most probably will play most minutes when we consider Man City attacking options. So expect a goal of 1.66. I think that he should be in your team if you're playing a free hit or not. I have actually made a video discussing the best possible free hit team ahead of double game week 33, so if you're interested, check that one out as well. The last player on this midfield list is another differential. Tavernier, only selected by 5% of the managers. Really good stats, 2.44 expected goal involvement, and they have really good fixtures. So playing away against Newcastle and at home against Leeds, I think there could be attacking returns for Tavernier. So of course a blank game week 34, but then they have a good fixture at home against Crystal Palace. So Shirky, Semenyo, Tavernier, all of them are really good options. But let's have a look at forwards as well. Up front, Erling Haaland, he did not impress against Chelsea in game week 32. Man City did well, but Erling Haaland didn't really get that many chances. He has an expected goal involvement of 1.59. He is the most selected and the most expensive player in FPL at the moment. So I think his ownership will be really high. His effective ownership will be really high in double game week 33. He will be captained by a lot. So if you don't have Erling Haaland, your rank might take a hit. So the thing is that Man City, they will have 2 double game weeks. They will have a double this game week, and they might actually have a double in double game week 36 as well. So I think that Erling Haaland should be in your team, especially if you want to play a bit safe. So if you're really chasing, if you have given up, I think that you could go without Erling Haaland, but this could potentially really hurt your rank as well. Next player is João Pedro. I talked about the Chelsea fixtures. I think they have the best set of fixtures in double game week 33. He's nailed on to start. He's in good form. He did not score in game week 32, but he has really high expected goal involvement, 3.30. So I think that João Pedro can do well in double game week 33. The last player on this list is Danny Welbeck. So he has good stats as well, 2.57, and he is a differential only selected by 8.5% of the managers. So playing against Spurs, so Spurs are one of the teams in the worst form at the moment, so I think this potentially could be a really good fixture for Brighton. And the same goes for Chelsea. We're not really sure how Chelsea will look against Brighton because they haven't really impressed us, especially defensively recently. So actually playing against Spurs and Chelsea might be really good fixtures for Brighton. So Erling Haaland, João Pedro, Danny Welbeck, really good players to target ahead of double game week 33. So if you want to be a bit aggressive and if you want to bring in some differentials, let's have a look at the differential watch list as well. Good fixtures for Bournemouth, and they have some really low-owned players that might do well in the next couple of game weeks. So Evan Nilsson, he's nailed on to start up front for Bournemouth. They have Krupi Jr. as well, but I think that Evan Nilsson actually is the best asset to target. So if you can't afford Evan Nilsson, of course, Krupi Jr. could be an alternative, but when it comes to expected minutes, I think Evan Nilsson is the best investment. So only priced at 6.7, 2.5% selected, so a big differential. And against Newcastle, Leeds, and then at home against Crystal Palace in game week 35. So Bournemouth players, definitely players to target. Same goes for Scott, only priced at 5 million. Selected by 2.5% of the managers as well, and he has the same expected goal involvement as Evan Nilsson, their number 9. So Scott's definitely a differential to target. Last on this list is Calvert-Lewin, selected by 10.5% of the managers, expected goal of 2.50, so this is actually quite good. They have good fixtures in double game week 33, playing against Wolves and then away against Bournemouth, and they have a really good fixture in game week 35, playing at home against Burnley as well. So Calvert-Lewin, definitely a really good asset to bring in this game week. Another player I just have to mention before rounding this video up, Hinchelwood, only priced at 5.1, 0.5% ownership, so a big differential. The reason why I'm mentioning Hinchelwood is that when I had a look at the expected goal involvement, Hinchelwood, he is actually top 10 for expected goals in the last 4 game weeks. So XGI of 2.40, this is really good, and 5.1 with those fixtures. I think if you're not already triple up on Brighton, Hinchelwood could be a really good asset. So let me know what you think about this list in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed the content, and subscribe to the channel for more FPL content.